Hey YouTube, today we're doing a short night drive in my relatively new Audi S3.
Στρίψτε δεξιά. Στη συνέχεια, στρίψτε αριστερά στη βοηθητική οδό.
Okay, we're using the GPS. We're driving in comfort mode.
Στρίψτε αριστερά στη βοηθητική οδό.
To turn here. Using the GPS, I don't know if you can see, we're driving in comfort mode. My Audi has 395 kilometers. It's in the breakout period, so I'm not really pushing it. It's a fast car, not super fast, but fast enough, faster than my previous i20N. The bad thing is that you can see here it's not a manual, it's an automatic, which has the pros and cons of every automatic. A DSG actually, not just a simple automatic. Going 60 kilometers. It is the basic trim. The only thing extra here is, if you can see, the Sonos system. I would like to have this indicators here to see when cars are overtaking me or not. Like here. We'll do a video with 5 things that
Σε
I like.
500 μέτρα, στρίψτε αριστερά.
Things that I don't like. 500 meters, turn right. Okay. I think here. Or not in the second one. One of the things that you need to know, that I've read in other reviews as well, is the infotainment system. It's not very responsive, at least with Android phones.
Στρίψτε αριστερά.
Does not connect that easily, especially in the beginning. Or if you have a weak signal, or you can hear the brakes whistling. It's 2.5 degrees, perhaps that's the reason. The other thing is that we should not do this creeping very short distances with first gear, because it has a dual clutch. On the other hand, having a dual clutch, the car is very responsive. One other bad thing, I'm always saying bad things, is the fact that you do not see that now every time you have to go in the car, you need to disengage some safety features like speed warning or lane assist. Otherwise there's constant beeps going on. For instance, now we're in a 50 going on a 70 kilometers. We would have constant warnings, but you have to disengage with this button down here and go to the menu. One other thing that I don't like, kind of, is the fact that it is a sports car, but if you want to change drive modes, you need to go through this drive select button and go to a menu and then select the dynamic mode from there, or dynamic plus mode. Whereas I think in the RS3 you have buttons here, or in the i20N got a button here. However, I must also say that this is a very fast car, that even with, we're in comfort mode, if we put, the car accelerates really fast. It's a bit laggy sometimes, but it can do the job, it can accelerate. Whereas in my old car, it had a lot less horsepower and had 150 horses with in normal eco mode. You could feel the difference, that it was not very fast if you wanted to do some quick acceleration on the go. but again, you press the button on the wheel and just switch gear and the car would move. The other thing that I don't like is that the car does not have pops and bangs. They could have done that. It has a nice growling nose to the engine, which of course is augmented electronically. It's not the real, it's a 4 straight inline 4, so it will not make any specific noise. But they could use pops and bags. I think that you can do that, but you will lose the warranty, the OPF filter, I think, how it's called, or something like that, because they're very, very small pops, but you really need to focus to hear them. Whereas even in the i20, the i30 has even louder pops and bags. The i20, after 4,000 RPMs, you can know, if you let off your foot on the gas, you could hear loud pops. Here, it's very, very subtle. Again, it's a entry-level luxury car. I need to somehow adjust the volume of this thing. I don't know how I can do that. Anyway, it's a new car. But again, it's the sound system is nice. I think we have to turn here, yes.
Στρίψτε αριστερά.
Okay, we'll turn here. Okay, let's...
Σε 400 μέτρα, βγείτε στη βοηθητική οδό.
Dynamic plus. Okay, so our stabilization control is not fully off. Let's put dynamic because the road is a bit wet. Now I'm doing the thing that I'm not supposed to do, which is wheel creeping, meaning using the clutch to just move a little meters forward. However, in traffic you have to do that thing. And also I can hear as I said previously, the brakes switching, and there are new brakes. You can hear. I'm not fully pushing the gas pedal. You can hear the sound of the engine has changed.
Βγείτε στη βοηθητική οδό.